纽约客带你走进位于纽约曼哈顿下城的一个家族经营的小店。这个小店可以说已经有超过20年历史了，在这里呢收藏了来自世界各地千奇百怪的小东西。马上就跟着我一起走进去瞧一瞧吧。
Hi, nice to meet you. Welcome.
Every time I come to this store, I think, wow, it's like a museum.
We definitely think of ourselves sort of as a museum where you can buy everything.
I'm also thinking like how many categories, how many species you have here?
Oh, I've never even thought to count that. I think we probably have hundreds of different species.
So how many countries do they come from? Is that like
every
continent?
Every continent except maybe Antarctica. I don't know if we have anything from there. The two-headed calf is probably my favorite in the window. So this is a real two-headed calf that was born that way.
You mentioned before, like actually this two-headed calf has a story, like how you select them.
So we got a call one day just out of the blue from a rancher in Montana. And he said, you know, one of my cows just gave birth to a two-headed calf. Do you want it? And I said, yes, of course. So he was calling around different people, including the Ripley's Believe It or Not people. So we were going back and forth about, you know, how much everybody would pay for it, and we won.
Finally, we got it.
Yeah, we got it.
So what's the most expensive thing in this store? So many.
I think the most expensive thing that we have right now is our fossil cave bear skeleton. It's $35,000. It's over 10,000 years old. It's over 90% complete, which is extremely rare for a specimen like this. This is from Eastern Europe.
So every year, like you travel around and collect from all the world.
Exactly. So we travel and we meet with lots of very, very interesting people who are the ones who actually go out into the field and collect these things. Almost everything in the store is hand-selected. So we go through mountains and mountains and mountains of fossils and minerals and pick out just the ones that we like.
Every time I come to this store, I also wonder, like, is that the dinosaur teeth, the moon rock, the Mars rock, is that real?
Yeah, absolutely. So everything that we sell is real, unless we specifically say that it's a replica, but most everything that we sell is real.
好沉好沉啊！这个是陨石撞击地球时留下来的。
Happy to show you where we store things. We try and be organized. It's a little difficult because a lot of our items are very fragile.
Like temperature requirement or some space requirement?
There are. It depends on the object, but yes, there are definitely things to be considered.
Oh, is that a shark?
Yeah. We have, you know, relationships with vendors for over 20 years. You know, there are several people who I've worked with where, you know, my father was friends with them and now I'm friends with the children who are also taking, you know.
It's real?
Yes, these are all real. Yeah. It's a little much to see them all together at the same time.
Oh, it's creepy but interesting.
Yes.
Look like this.
1993年7月3号，朱莉安娜的爸爸威廉·斯蒂文森在纽约曼哈顿 SOHO 区开始经营这家特色小店。起初只是希望与人们分享自己对自然科学和生物学的热爱，不知不觉却启发了很多纽约客们对大自然的向往。如今，在这个见方小店汇聚了来自秘鲁的闪光蝴蝶，来自欧洲的骷髅蛾，还有北美本土的帝王蝶。漫步其中，仿佛让人跳脱了城市的格子空间，跨越了时间和空间的局限。今天 Hello 纽约客带你走进这家小店，听听大自然的搬运工朱莉安娜的故事。
And I know some people see it like a natural history journey, and some just look like as a commercial store. Like for yourself, I always wondering like how you family, how your father come up with the idea to open this kind of store.
Yeah, so my father opened the store in 1993, and he's always had a love for natural history collectibles. He's always had a passion for collecting these sorts of objects, and so it was, you know, really important for him to be able to share this with other people.
And in your childhood, actually, you are surrounded by these fascinating artifacts. How do you think about that? Do you feel lucky to be?
Yes, yeah, extremely so. We traveled a lot growing up. He took me on fossil digs. He took me to Thailand and Japan. We traveled to, you know, tropical islands. He went snorkeling with me. So we definitely appreciated, you know, the outdoors together. We traveled through, I think it was Thailand. We, you know, took hikes through the jungles and we saw these amazing insects in their natural environments. I have a picture of me with like a huge beetle like this big on my, on my shoulder, and it's amazing to see them in their natural environment like this, and they are the most gentle creatures, and they do such good work for the environment, and they're so important to our ecosystems. Most people have to learn from books. I can learn them, with my own 2 eyes and my own hands. It's very, very interesting.
Life is like a kind of adventure, and I think you explore a lot of different places, and you also open a chapter for a lot of urban people like us.
Sure. Well, I think, it's very important to have spaces like these in urban environments. People need to be able to come and see nature for themselves. We don't get to see it. And I remember, I think it was a guide telling us that in 1 square foot of the forest floor, there were more ants than there were people on the planet. So it's amazing when you think about not only the numbers, but also the variety of species of insects in particular. It's mind-blowing.
For yourself, like personally speaking, I think you also has accompanied this store to grow and yourself grow. Do you think someday you will add new things, add more energy, vitalize this store into something different?
Sure. I mean, I think I come to it with a different perspective. His perspective is more, he's very much artistic. He's the collector. He's the one who has the aesthetic vision for the company that founded the business. And for me, I tend to think about things a little bit differently. I'm more analytical, I'm very organized, I'm a little bit more business oriented, and so it's a good combination to have both of us because we think about things differently, and I think it makes the store in the end very unique. We forget about nature, I think, when we live in cities, and we forget about how beautiful and special it can be, and I think it's so important to share that with people and remind people that they have to, protect the earth and be good stewards of the earth, and because look what she gives us, it's amazing, and so I think it's extremely important.
这家小店其实我经常去，但是能够走进他们的储藏间，这还是第一次，所以猛然一下看到这么多的动物的标本，所以感觉还是有点不适应啊。那这个店主朱莉安娜告诉我说，其实这些小动物都是自然死亡的，他们遍布全世界的卖家呢，先是收集了这些小动物的尸体，然后经过风干处理，再寄给他们，最终呢是制作成了这些标本。虽然说步骤呢是繁琐了一些，但是呢他说这就是要告诉大家，人类不应该打着热爱大自然的旗号去杀戮动物，也希望让所有的人都看到，人类没有权利决定这个地球上任何生灵的生死。